Hi there, this is the delightful Gallagher Trap in the Trompowsky, and it's taken from the game Terentiev against Joe Gallagher 1990. White opens d4, and after knight f6, white plays the Trompowsky with bishop g5, to which black responds with the main line knight e4, hitting the bishop, which drops back here to f4. c5 is an energetic move by black, challenging the center and releasing the queen from the d8 to the a5 square along that diagonal, and white can support the center here with c3. When queen b6 is played, more pressure on the pawn on d4 as well as hitting b2. White's next move is inaccurate and definitely gives black the initiative. Queen b3, offering a trade of queens, is going to be in black's favor. But black doesn't trade, black rather takes on d4. Let's white do the trading, because after queen takes b6 and a takes b6, the opening up of the a file works to black's advantage. Now if white were to take back the pawn on d4 with c takes on d4, then knight c6 is going to be pretty good for black. That knight is hitting the pawn, maybe also heading for b4 with advantage for black. So what white decides, rather than taking on d4, first of all to take the knight on b8. After bishop takes b8, if rook takes on b8, the rook at least temporarily is off the a file, and white might have achieved at least equality. However, black doesn't recapture the bishop. Takes on c3 is better. D takes on c3, and now black is threatening not only to take back the bishop on b8, but also to capture the pawn on b2, which is going to leave the rook on a1 hanging, and black is promoting and winning. But white might consider that he has all bases covered with this defensive move, bishop e5. The bishop goes running, hits the pawn on c3, as well as defending the pawn on b2. But black nonetheless is winning with this lovely sacrifice. Rook takes on a2. Well, it's hardly really a sacrifice because that rook can't be taken. If rook takes on a2, then the pawn on c3 is going to proceed to c2, and it's going to be queening either on c1 or taking the knight on b1 and promoting and winning. So after rook takes on a2, white really has no defensive resources left. He might try knight takes c3, but black is winning after rook takes a1 check. The knight has to drop back and interpose on d1, and perhaps the prettiest way that black can finish the game off is rook takes on d1 check, because after king takes on d1, knight takes on f2 is check rook, and black is winning. So this has been the Gallagher Trap in the Trompowsky. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.